What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Captain Marvel 2, Avengers 5, and potentially some news about what's happening with the whole Marvel Phase 4 and Phase 5. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you are new, if you're a regular subscriber, thank you for returning. At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a freaking awesome prize just to say thank you to you guys. Make sure to check me out on Twitter at WWarstu and Instagram at Warstu. So the first article and story we have is courtesy of a website. So the headline's a bit misleading in a way. So it's coming from Showbiz Cheat Sheet. I will leave the link down below. I'm not like a lot of other people online. I source all the material down below so you can read it for yourself. So the headline is Marvel has reportedly met Brie Larson's demands to lead the next team in Avengers 5. Now this shouldn't really come as a surprise because before Avengers in EndGame came out and before her own movie came out, Kevin Feige did come out and said that she was going to be the leader of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Her first movie made $1.1 billion. Not even Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man himself can come out with that, can he? No. So let's go over what it's saying. I think it's a bit misleading. So as we know, most Marvel characters don't sign for a one-off movie. They sign for multiple movies. Rumoredly, she has 6 to 7 appearances in her contract. And if you think she's going anywhere just because of the kind of bit of a backlash she got over the last few months after EndGame came out, she's not going anywhere. So let's carry on. So this is where the story gets quite ambiguous because it's worded in a way that makes you think that Brie Larson stormed into Kevin Feige's office and was like, I'm going to be the leader of the Avengers going forward. I am the face of Marvel. If you don't like it, I'm not going to work for you, which is really weird because if you go back to reports dating back to October, it was reported that she signed a deal for up to 7 movies, which is very standard. So the article says that they have met her demands to be the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or at least Avengers 5 going forward. I let you know where the stories are coming from because it can be quite misleading. If someone says something but you're not giving them the full picture, you're not telling them where the information is coming from. So Marvel has reportedly met Brie Larson's demands to lead the next Avengers movie, which is really ridiculous because I doubt she, like I said, I doubt she stormed into their office and was like, Kevin Feige, I'm the leader now, okay? And he's like, okay, Brie, I'll listen to you because I was going to walk out of Marvel if we didn't make female movies, even though it took them 10 years to make the Black Widow movie, which should have came 5 years ago. Kevin Feige was going to leave the MCU if he didn't get female-driven movies, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it because they could have done this years ago, realistically. They could have got there before Wonder Woman, but they didn't. So this is where the meat of this story is coming. Marvel has not released any information regarding Avengers 5 that was missing from the Phase 4 titles. The movie is not expected to come out to at least Phase 5. That is because you cannot destroy the Avengers, kill Iron Man off, and then in the next phase have the next Avengers team. It just does not work like that. I am expecting crossover in Captain Marvel 2, in Spider-Man 3, in Doctor Strange 2, in Thor 4. I'm expecting a lot of crossover, but no Avengers-centric story. A lot can change before Marvel starts development of Avengers 5. Yes, because of what is going on in the current world, a lot will change. The slate will move around massively, but everyone's already expecting that. So, an inside source has said that the studio has agreed to let Larson lead the new Avengers team, which we all kind of thought that already because Captain America Chris Evans can't do it. Black Widow Scarlett Johansson can't do it, and Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man can't do it. So I don't really feel like this needed saying. So there is a story going there. We will leave the article linked down below. So it wouldn't be a Warstu video without looking what other potential stories are around Captain Marvel. Okay, so we did some research and we found the said following. Captain Marvel 2 potential plot leak. Which is kind of interesting because I see these kind of videos are really popular online based on the ones we did for Infinity War, the ones we did for EndGame, etc. So let's get into it. So careful for spoilers if I ruin your life. It's most likely not true, but it could be true to some capacity. So it's said that Marvel Studios had a meeting with multiple female directors to helm the flick, which of course we know is happening now. It has been confirmed by Marvel Studios that they are definitely making this movie. It's being confirmed. Details include Sword is the central focus of this movie, and Samuel Jackson and Kobe are returning to reprise their roles. Nick Fury and Maria Hill, Ben and Jude Law are also returning as their respective characters as the Skrull leader Talos and the Kree known as Yon-Rogg. Like I said, guys, we don't know if this is true. Let's just go over it. It sounds pretty cool. The plot of the film is said to be dealing with Brie Larson back as Carol Danvers, who is an official agent of Sword. In Marvel Comics, Sword is the S.H.I.E.L.D. equivalent in space, Sentient World Observation and Response Department, where Danvers assembles the A-Force to fight against a massive cosmic threat. It is also claimed that A-Force members, including Captain Marvel 2, include Miss Marvel getting a Disney Plus show, She-Hulk getting a Disney Plus show. They are true. Also rumored for Spider-Man 3, Spider-Woman, apparently, maybe, we don't know. It's rumored Feige wants to develop that character. Scarlet Witch also getting her own Disney Plus show. Now, most of them are already being confirmed and verified. Obviously, Scarlet Witch, WandaVision, and will also feature Doctor Strange 2. Mighty Thor, Natalie Portman is confirmed as female Thor in Thor Love and Thunder, which is not confirmed. She's been in it, and in San Diego Comic-Con, they kind of implied that Valkyrie and Spectrum could be an older Monica Rambeau, who's also appearing in WandaVision. That could be true. The rumors offer a Secret Invasion Disney Plus series is being developed and will tie into Captain Marvel 2. It's said that Secret Invasion series will explore a group of Skrull refugees hiding out on Earth who are being pursued by the Kree sleeper cells led by Yon-Rogg and the remaining members of Star Force. The main character will be Hulkin, a Kree Skrull hybrid who has taken the ability and the identity of Teddy Oldman, a new high school student. Hulkin will also cameo in WandaVision and will be a major player in Captain Marvel 2. Doesn't that sound fantastic? Well, I don't know. The Leaker, I always love it when a website says The Leaker, almost like they are an officially verified position, like their job spec is Leaker. They call themselves The Leaker. The Leaker claims here that we are getting some interesting as Captain Marvel 2 writer. Megan McDonald, also writer of WandaVision, has pitched the sequel as heavily inspired by Alien and 2001 A Space Odyssey, almost a cosmic horror movie. Really, the Leaker goes on. The film will deal with Sword base being compromised on a rare alien threat. The threat is the Brood, who are laying eggs on the Sword base and possessing agents. It turns out that the only male officers can get compromised, which leads to the formation of A-Force, which they teased during Avengers EndGame scene, and it triggered a lot of people. So it turns out the species that are operated are parasites that have been secretly conquering planets in the universe. In order to kill them, they must kill the Empress Brood, which means going to their home planet. The plot leaker, the potential leaker, finished with the following. The film, similar to Ragnarok, will take 95% of the movie will be taking place in space. A complete tonal and visual departure from the original. Source, Reddit. Now, I know before you say Reddit is fake, but really, Game of Thrones final season, Star Trek Picard, Terminator Dark Fate, EndGame, literally every TV show that's come out in the last year has had parts potentially come from Reddit and 4chan and Twitter. So things do leak. I mean, 15 minutes of EndGame leaked the week before it came out. So I'm not saying this is right. I really hope it's not right, so to speak, because a essentially cosmic horror movie for Captain Marvel 2 where the females must save the males. Now, I mean, I'm not being a misogynist or anything like that, but really, I mean, Captain Marvel is the hero anyway. So even if that is the case, it's like, really, it just seems a bit like weird to me that they're going to build A-Force in Captain Marvel 2. I don't know, but I'm trying to cover more Marvel content as you guys seem to like it. So let me know, do you believe that Captain Marvel is going to be the face of the Avengers going forward? But we already knew that because Kevin Feige himself said that before EndGame came out. So that's not really anything new. Like I said, guys, I will leave all the links down below. I'm not trying to hide any links from you guys, you know, so I will leave everything down below so you can read it yourself and tell me if you agree or disagree. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a freaking awesome prize. So let me know what other content you want, guys. There isn't really that much factual stories going around at the moment except for these potential leaks from dodgy, shady websites. like cheat sheet, and we got it covered and stuff like that. But it is funny to entertain these ideas, but maybe they could be true, you know. Some of them have been real sometimes. If you put out that much content on a website, eventually something's going to stick. You know, kind of like the cameo role that Ezra Miller had in The Flash. We got it covered, literally called it 4 years before it happened, even though that the plan only happened literally 2 weeks before it happened. So it is quite funny how some websites say they've got official scoops on a lot of stories, and then you turn out they just guessed things right. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. So major Avengers 5 update, and Brie Larson has contract talks during this, whatever's going on in the world at the moment. She's literally stormed into Feige's office like, yes, I will lead the Avengers 5. It's all about me. And I don't believe that part. I believe she will do, but I don't believe she did that. She's not as bad as what half of these cancel culture YouTube channels seem to say. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.